All right, we're here, third video of the day. We're going to talk about the DOJ is going after Google with an antitrust lawsuit. They'd been investigating them for pretty much about a year. Now they're finally going to move forward with a lawsuit. And I think a lot of it has to do with the Project Veritas video that it came out last night, and pretty much shows a lot of, Google's monopoly. They're basically just trying to, pretty much what it says. They're trying to play God, drivers of algorithms. They want supreme control of truth, and it's wrong. And a complete investigation needs to go into them. It needs to go under Facebook, Twitter, all social media, because it's insane with their censorship right now. Senator Hawley called it the most important antitrust case in a generation. Lawmakers in the House and Senate on Tuesday welcomed the Justice Department's DOJ's move to file an antitrust lawsuit against Google that claims the tech behemoth used its power to preserve its monopoly via its search engine. Today's lawsuit is the most important antitrust case in a generation, Josh Hawley said in a statement. Sorry, I got a burp. Google and its fellow big tech monopolists exercise unprecedented power over the lives of ordinary Americans, controlling everything from the news we read to the security of our most personal information, and Google in particular has gathered and maintained that power through illegal means. The DOJ suit alleges that Google has used its dominance in online search and advertising to stifle competition and boost profits. The suit could be an opening shot in a battle against a number of big tech companies in the coming months. Oh, sorry. A Google spokesperson told Fox News today's lawsuit by the Department of Justice is deeply flawed. People using Google because they choose to, not because they're forced to, or because they can't find alternatives. We will have a fuller statement this morning. I mean, there are some alternatives, but they get stifled by Google and eventually shut out by literally Google. Eventually the company just either gets bought up or just not enough support over time, because it's not like the only way to then get these alternatives out is by word of mouth at that point. Let's see, where was I? According to the lawsuit, for years Google has entered into exclusionary agreements, including tying arrangements, and engaged in anti-competitive conduct to lock up distribution channels and block rivals. American consumers are forced to accept Google's policies, privacy practices, and use of personal data, and new companies with innovative business models cannot emerge from Google's long shadow. For the sake of American consumers, advertisers, and all companies now reliant on the internet economy, the time has come to stop Google's anti-competitive conduct and restore competition, it says. I'm kind of down with that. I want some more of these alternatives to be able to rise up and be able to actually challenge Google. We need a reform on 230, so to try to verify if these guys are either publishers or platforms, and depending on what they are, they can be sued to high heaven. So we got our fingers crossed. I mean, the tech censorship is out of hand. The tech oligarchs they're literally trying to play God. They're trying to act as the supreme rulers of truth. We got from Breitbart, DOJ files long-awaited antitrust suit against Google. Justice Department's filed its long-awaited antitrust lawsuit against Google, alleging that the big tech masters of the universe engaged in anti-competitive practices to preserve its monopoly power and crush competitors to its search and advertising businesses. The Wall Street Journal first broke the story on Tuesday morning that the lawsuit would finally be filed. So I'm hoping. That's all. I'm just hoping. We got then from Clapper and Brennan, Hunter Biden emails are Russian disinformation, whether they're genuine or not. Well, I think I put this in the wrong section, guys. Because I did. I meant to add this in the Hunter Biden one. That one's my bad. They say it's Russian disinformation. I'm just going to add a little bit on it. Saying it's Russian disinformation, whether it's real or not. Well, we do know it's real, but they don't care. They're just going to try to say it's Russian disinformation. It's Russian disinformation. Russia, Russia, Russia. All right, we're going to move on. So that's pretty much really it, I guess. antitrust lawsuit against Google. We got the Project Veritas video coming out. Basically, them trying to claim, we're the supreme rulers of truth. We act as God to truth. And I gotta say, here to James O'Keefe and Project Veritas for this enlightening information, because, boy, more and more people need to see it. And we can only hope that, I guess, big tech gets a rude awakening and a well-adjusted slap in the face. Does big tech technically have a face to slap? That's the real question. Can you slap a face that doesn't exist? Maybe. Anyways, we'll leave it there. It's the last video of the day. We'll be back tomorrow then. I will see you then. Bye.